Hi everybody, I'm Lori.
And I'm Al, and together we are
Adventures in Travel. Welcome to the gateway to the UP, St. Ignace. And here we are at Bridge Park. You see the Mackinac Bridge behind us. And if you take the bridge, the first city you'll get to is Mackinac City. We wanted to introduce you to the gateway to the UP. And the Mackinac Bridge Authority has a recording that they play to introduce people to all the wonders of the UP or Upper Peninsula of Michigan. And this is our fourth trip up here, since we got married. And what we're doing is going to the Sault Ste. Marie for Engineers Day and to explore the sites up there. But we wanted to show you the UP of Michigan's gateway first, so welcome.
Welcome.
And we hope you enjoy your stay should you make it up here. So we'll show you some of the things we do in Sault Ste. Marie over Engineers Day. We've been wanting to come to this for 9 years, so we think it's going to be a really good trip. So,
thanks for joining us.
Now listen to what the Mackinac Bridge Authority has to say about all the attractions in the UP. I think you'll be excited by the possibilities. Something for everybody up here. Winter, spring, summer, fall. And yes, we have been up in the UP in the fall once also. So,
thanks for joining us. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel.
It'll help more people to see where we've been, so thank you in advance.
Yes, thank you.
See you soon, everybody.
Well over 200 years ago, the earliest European explorers struggled against the treacherous currents and unpredictable winds which ruled the Straits of Mackinac, separating what was to become Michigan's upper and lower peninsulas. Early on, the Straits was recognized for their economic and strategic military value. In the 1700s, both the French and the English built forts overlooking the waterway and stationed armies to protect their interests. Travel and commerce between the two peninsulas was limited to whatever could be transported by boat or carried across the ice in the winter. When the upper and lower peninsulas became the state of Michigan in 1837, the problem was compounded. So near, yet so far were the opposing shores. For years, many dreamed of a bridge across the straits, but the technology to build such a structure had not been discovered. It was first proposed in 1884, and from that time until November 1st, 1957, Mighty Mac was known as the bridge that couldn't be built. Actual construction started in 1954 after financing was arranged through the sale of bonds to private investors. A total of $99,800,000 was necessary to complete the project. There were many obstacles to overcome and problems to solve in the design and construction of what was to become one of the safest and most beautiful spans ever built. The total length of the Mackinac Bridge is just 28 feet short of 5 miles. The two majestic towers soar 552 feet above the water and extend another 210 feet below the surface to rest on bedrock. With 8,344 feet from cable anchorage to cable anchorage, the Mighty Mac is the Western Hemisphere's longest suspension bridge. Over 42,000 miles of wire are banded together to form the massive 24.5-inch diameter main cables. The roadbed is 199 feet above the water's surface at midspan. The water at midspan is 295 feet deep. Prior to the bridge opening, the Michigan Department of Transportation operated car ferries between Mackinac City and St. Ignace. In their last year of operation, these ferries accounted for some 900,000 vehicles crossing the straits. Currently, the bridge carries over 4.8 million vehicles each year. The Mackinac Bridge serves as the gateway to the unspoiled natural beauty of the Upper Peninsula. Summer in the Upper Peninsula is a vacationer's dream come true, as thousands of acres of wilderness, lakes, and forest provide fishing, swimming, camping, and a multitude of other outdoor activities. The land of Longfellow's Hiawatha offers fantastic sightseeing and hiking. There's Mackinac Island, Lake Superior's Pictured Rocks, the busy Sioux Locks, Tequamanon Falls, the Porcupine Mountains, Lake of the Clouds, Copper Harbor, Isle Royal National Park, and so much more. You'll want to come back again and again. Visitors to the Upper Peninsula in the summer find the only thing better than our beautiful weather is the warm Upper Peninsula hospitality. Affordable and friendly are the two words which best describe the hundreds of hotels, motels, and campgrounds and bed and breakfast inns. If you would like to know more about things to do and see around the Straits area or throughout Michigan's two magnificent peninsulas, visit one of the Michigan Department of Transportation's 13 welcome centers conveniently located throughout the state. There are two located in the Straits area. One is located at exit 338 on Nicolay Street in Mackinac City, and another in St. Ignace just past the toll plaza on the north end of the bridge. Both allow easy access on and off I-75. The Mackinac Bridge Authority looks forward to your safe crossing of what we think is the world's most beautiful bridge. Please be aware that it is necessary to perform maintenance and construction on the Mackinac Bridge. We will have intermittent lane closures when traffic volumes permit. Please watch for signs, cones, and maintenance vehicles. Be sure to follow the speed limit on the bridge, and remember, while pulling a trailer, to allow some extra safe stopping distance between your vehicle and the traffic ahead. We hope that your trip is enjoyable and that you'll visit the Straits of Mackinac again soon. You're listening to WHNC, licensed to and operated by the Mackinac Bridge Authority. This message will now repeat.
See the Mackinac Bridge straight ahead? There's a building up ahead. It's open from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Don't feed the seagulls. And we're also near the North Huron birding trail. Here's a QR code you can scan. Here's some pavilions where you can have a picnic. And here's a sign, picnic area, observation building, and bridge view area. There's several historical markers and artifacts here, as well as a statue. We'll take a look at those. Here's the picnic areas. Here's the observation building. And let's see this first historical marker. The South Tower Fog Bell.
When the Mackinac Bridge was constructed, a bell was placed at the base of each tower to guide approaching vessels during poor visibility. In March of 1961, a foghorn was installed. The bells have been silent ever since. On April 24, 2002, the South Tower Fog Bell was removed from the bridge to be displayed at the Bridgeview Park.
So there you go. The fog can be pretty thick around here. We saw fog on webcams all the time, how it can persist all day sometimes. And here's some dedications to the park. So this park was officially opened on June 12, 2002. And here's a plaque. And let's look at the statue right nearby the bell. Here's the plaque on that. This is a memorial to all the people building the bridge that lost their lives. Building a bridge can be very dangerous work. We thank them for all their sacrifices. And the statue shows what a bridge worker builder would have looked like. And here's another plaque, two more plaques on the building here. Top 10 engineering projects of the 20th century. And this was number 1. That shows you how important this bridge is for commerce. Not to mention travelers going between the upper and lower parts of Michigan. Very important. Here's when it opened to traffic. November 1, 1957. Well, it was good to show you this part because it was very important and a great place to take pictures of yourself with the bridge in the background. It's certainly worth a stop. Oh, over here is a viewing scope that you can look through also.
This telescope can also be used for wildlife and for viewing freighters that come through the channel.
And you have to pay to see through it. Probably a quarter. Provided by the St. Ignace Kiwanis Club. So you put your money in here it will benefit this club. So a worthy cause by any means. Let's see. Yeah, it's 2 quarters, 50 cents to see through here. But it's good they provide it for someone that may not have a binoculars.